We have the technology to have races for fun. And have them be commentated and such, I guess. I don't know. Just make a race, Necrobot race room? I don't know. What's the point of Fun League? Either way, I like it. Because I'm here and I can commentate things. Probably a middle ground between the actual tournament races and just casual Necrobot races. That does make sense. Something like that. Yeah, probably. Just if you do a Necrobot race, it probably won't get caught at all. Also, these streams are scaring me with how much they're freezing. So yeah, that's fun. I hope that's not on my end. I don't think it is. So yeah, we're fresh off of a Diamond Side tournament. I mean, we're not really fresh anymore. It's been like a month or something. But yeah. For Diamond, you want to optimize how much diagonal movement you're doing. Pretty much every time you can move either vertically or horizontally, it's better to move diagonally unless you want to go straight horizontally or vertically. Also, make sure to hit enemies diagonally. That's a thing that's pretty easy to forget. Yeah, looks like we have a longsword from the Thinking Shrine. Jacob picking up a bit of piercing as well. Pierced pretty nicely with longsword. What is... Lady's currently adjusting keybinds, probably... Okay, changing the item combination. That's probably set up for cadence. So, maybe using that to be more on parity, but I don't know what that was. That wasn't... That's not how you kill the food shop. So... Well, missing out on a food shop then, due to whatever happened. I can't tell how choppy these streams are, is seriously making me scared, but it's gonna be fine. Jacob's stream is just completely frozen. Jacob's in the lead, probably. I mean... Is that... the second zone boss? I don't know! I'll just refresh that stream then. Oh no. Yep, that is the second boss. So Jacob's about 40 seconds ahead into Death Metal 2. Oh, the Jacob's already on Participle. Okay. Didn't even see a single bit of Zone 3 for Jacob. Oh, this is bad. Looks like about a zone ahead for Jacob. Which is good. Racers are just picking up items. We have a map now. I don't know where. But yeah, Jacob is definitely starting to outpace Lady a bit. Kind of expected, given previous race experience. and pace of these two racers. So Jacob can definitely just continue playing their game. Oh, that piercing that was picked up early on is definitely getting some value here. Longsword's not the worst weapon to get piercing on. However, there's nothing more anxiety-inducing than how much these streams are PowerPointing. Ah, lady's not using diagonal. That's a pretty important thing to do with Diamond. That's like the entire characters. You want to move diagonally as much as possible, but obviously with purpose is probably the most important part of that. Don't just move diagonal just for the heck of it. Have a reason to. Yeah, Jacob's still about a whole zone ahead. Zone 4 definitely benefits a lot from piercing. And Lady does not have a ring right now. Managed to pick up a ring of shielding earlier, but yeah, popping that. Definitely not a ring that can compete with piercing. However, Jacob is just on one cursed heart. Does have the quartz armor, but with the quartz armor, that's still pretty much one hit away from death for most enemies. Oh gosh, I'm spooked. Oh gosh, they're both frozen. What do we do? Okay. Oh, ladies. Oh, never mind. Next slide, zone 1. Playing whack-a-mole with these streams, refreshing them. Okay, that is zone 5. Come on, show up, please. So we're still in zone 5 with glass armor now, which is definitely gonna serve you a bit better. Lady, meanwhile, on half a cursed heart. Yeah, switch into glass armor as well, which is the right call. Oh, I'm scared. It's fine. With Diamond, your bosses are made safer than they are normally, because you can hit diagonally if something's coming at you diagonally. If you're off parity or something, you just hit them diagonally. Plus with Longsword being a very parity healthy weapon. And yeah, that says you won. Looking like in Urtzuma for a quick Kaga kill. Oh my gosh. Race from time of 7:46 for Jacob taking the first loot. Don't be sorry for that. Like, what can you do about it, right? I guess lower your bitrate even more. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I'm absolutely terrified watching. Yeah, probably. Lady probably should as well. It's both of your streams that are equally PowerPointy. So if you could tell Lady that, that would be great. Lower your quality. It's fine. Unless you already lowered it to like, oh god, 300 bitrate. Just lower it to whatever is good for a stable stream, even if it is blurry. What's y'all's bit rates right now? Right, looks like 300 bit rate for Jacob. Yeah. That's probably really fine, hopefully. What about Lady? Yep, we're both on 300. Hopefully this is better. We won't know until we go. But yeah, Jacob taking the first point. Fun League. Points are for clout or something. Bragging rights for fun, like the league name suggests. You want to race someone? Go ahead. Even if you aren't in the tournament. Want to just do a diamond race against someone who's in the tournament? And go ahead. Want to do a diamond race with someone who also isn't in the tournament? Sure. But yeah, I think we're ready to go. We're both on 300 bit rate. You really can't go any lower than that. Yeah. Races have readied up. Looks like we are going. Boop, boop, boop. Hopefully the streams are better this time. I already think it's much better. That this is so much better. Oh my gosh. Alright. There is a blood shop with a double blood drum. But yeah, blood shop kills on diamond are pretty much guaranteed. Because you can hit diagonally, so even if Freddy approaches you from the diagonal, you can still get him. However, the thing is, you can't really throw your weapon. Because the combination for that is already reserved for something else when you're playing diamond, so it's kind of redundant. However, if you do have like throwing stars or something, even then on cadence it'll be safe actually, so doesn't really make a difference. It just makes the fight a bit easier. However, you could easily just think too hard about hitting diagonals and then also die. Yeah, pretty weak food shop here. Almost the worst one, if that was an apple instead of a carrot. And the streams... Oh no. Okay. I must say, the streams are significantly more stable though, thankfully. Which is great. If you're enjoying the Necrodancer races, there is a race that is also happening on Miss Mist's channel. And that is the actual tournament race. It's not a Fun League race, it's 4 points. But yeah, once again we are seeing longsword piercing in this race. Jacob's doing a pretty good job at utilizing diagonal attacks and such. Bit scared for Lady there. Could have gotten Wind Mage into the Golem, but Golem was not on parity, so it's fine. It's all good. But yeah. Jacob not really finding any build improvements in Zone 2, but you don't really need much. This is already pretty safe. And you can go decently fast with it. You definitely can't go blazingly fast. Jacob will even pass up on the chest. Definitely very satisfied with this build then. I mean, this is a 3 damage longsword with piercing. Lady's spending a bit more time in Zone 2 to try to find more items. Not sure what exactly. because this is already a build. Ah, free potion here for Jacob. Getting frozen while a nightmare comes along. But Chainmail doing quite a bit of work. Still will be a pretty big hit for Jacob. But has picked up the potion, so it's not just running on 3 health anymore. Lady, meanwhile, is in an arena. Has swapped off to the Titanium Cutlass. I don't think you do. Because you have Piercing. And Cutlass is not as good with Piercing than Longsword is, but still, Cutlass is definitely does help in reducing the mental load, which is already pretty high as a baseline when you're playing Diamond. Because if you're just hitting an enemy, and that's made pretty easy if you're playing Diamond, then you'll be safe. So yeah. Definitely not bad at all. Shop for Jacob. We'll pick up the ham and go. Has a bit more than his whole zone of a lead, so can't afford to. Has quaffed the potion in a bit of a sketchy zone 4 lore. But yeah, Jacob already has built up enough of a lead here to just step on the brakes a bit and make sure that they survive. Lady has picked up the potion, but immediately quaffs it. Better than dying, but you'd be happy to have a potion given the lack of heart containers on this. Lady does have a Charm of Gluttony though, and there is ham waiting in the 4-2 shop, I believe. So that's some extra heart containers. Pretty much the equivalent of a potion. Yeah, Jacob checking them shops far enough ahead to do so. She's just playing Diamond better overall. Taking less hits, putting themselves in less bad situations. Although, if you were to have a character that could get out of bad situations, it would be Diamond. Yeah, Lady spending quite a bit of time in Zone 2 seems to have let Jacob take the lead mostly. And pretty much all that was for was a Charm of Gluttony. A Bomb Charm, I believe, was also in Zone 2. And the Cutlass, which isn't too much of an upgrade. Oh yeah, Lady in Zone 4, Jacob. Moving on to the final boss. 2 hearts and a ham in tow. It is Coral Rift, which is made even more easy with Diamond. Yeah, just walking up and hitting Coral Rift. Doesn't even need the ham. Alright, GG's. Jacob taking the 2nd point. It's a pretty decisive race so far. Lady not really having any response. Probably just hoping for a death, which definitely isn't within the realm of possibility for Jacob. But Jacob's playing very well. 6-digit seed? Looks like it. Refresh the streams once more. But yeah, I mean, Jacob doing what they gotta do. She's going going at a faster pace and then being safe. Sometimes you can just like get a huge lead and then die. I've seen that quite a few times, but Jacob's playing it right. Checking the shops and stuff. Just slowing down as much as they need to. You suck? No, you don't. Necrodancer is hard, remember that. Everyone needs to remember how hard Necrodancer is. And that just racing this game, just having enough skill to race this game, as good as you are at racing, is already very, very high. Yeah, on to the third seed. Early reset from Jacob from getting grabbed by Monkey. But yeah, with Diamond, that won't mean too much at all, given how much ground Diamond can cover. It's pretty much already caught up with Lady by having a more efficient Zone 1. Ooh, this is a pretty good blood shop. You definitely need to make sure, yeah, not to do what Lady did, and forget that the Crown of Thorns is another half a heart on top of the blood price. I have 100% done that multiple times before, so... yeah, don't forget that. If you see Pain or Crown of Thorns in a blood shop, make sure to do your math properly. Yeah, seems like Jacob... what has Jacob done? Whatever Jacob has done has a Glass Sphere and the Crown of Thorns, along with full health. Ah, there's a cheese. That makes sense. Looks like Lady will take the Glass Sphere this time. You wanted to... is on Shard now. Got the order a bit wrong there. Wanted to buy the Glass Sphere first before you ate the cheese. Get an extra half a heart out of that. It's just half a heart with Crown of Thorns. It should be fine. However, if you break your glass weapon, that's not good. You probably want to go back and pick up a gold cutlass now. However, these streams are dying. Oh no. Let me refresh. This might be on my end, given they're freezing at the same time as well. Which is weird. Unless they have the same internet. Okay. Looks like Lady's stream is cut off. Jacob's stream is in the Zone 1 boss? What is happening? Uh-oh. Heck. Oh, that's so much delay. Okay, Jacob's stream loads in browser. Never mind, it's buffering. But it loads. Lady's stream just completely doesn't load. Yeah, that's not good. Very not good. Okay. I have the stream up. Roughly. Oh no. Well, We can see Jacob's stream though. And from the glimpses of Lady streams that are loading, it looks like Zone 2? The end of Zone 2, maybe? This isn't... Oh no. Ah, Jacob's on half a heart. Wonka S. Jumps into an elemental. And dies. I do not know where Lady is. F5. Zone 2. Still in Zone 2. Okay. The streams have come back a bit. A bit. Oh no. But yeah, this is far from an unsurmountable lead from Lady. Given Jacob's pace, we'll probably just put them in the lead by the end, assuming no deaths. However, Lady has a pretty good build here, minus the bow from the Thinking Shrine. With the Ring of Regen, Crown of Thorns, it's pretty nice. Get a decent amount of healing. There is no armor though. And the bow can be pretty bad with Diamond, given how much you have to think about diagonal hits for him, but Lady's playing the bow correctly. Which is to clear out enemies, make sure you don't get snagged on upon backing up. Checking purple for... Why purple? For an Earthquake Scroll. Probably for some spells. Never mind. Just time. Yeah, do keep in mind that there are no spells on Diamond. So purple checks are pretty diminished in value. And you have a bow right now, which is not that good of a weapon. But Lady definitely seems to be pretty comfortable with it. And it's fine to stick with the weapon you're more comfortable with it, but is a bit worse. Yeah, switching off Crown of Thorns for Spike Gears and then switching back. So that'll cost a half a heart, but has Ring of Regen, has a Crown of Thorns again, so just we'll be able to heal that back up, assuming they survive this. Ooh, pretty rough. A very good escape there. Scared me a bit trying to escape with the bow. But manages to do it fine. Jacob is on the same floor now. Is completely caught up. It's lacking the Ring of Regen, but does have a potion. Also doesn't have the Torch of Walls or the pickaxe, but... I mean, most notably Torch of Walls. Torch of Walls definitely benefits quite a bit in Diamond to know exactly where to go, where to dig. Yeah, Jacob's build is like... I might even say better than what Lady has currently. Has a bit of protection, has a map actually, so it doesn't even need the Torch of Walls. That is a thing. You didn't even realize. It's definitely lacking in the ring though. However, everything else more than makes up for it. Yeah, Lady moving on to 4-1 now. Jacob falling shortly behind. Just at the pace Jacob has been going and the pace Lady has been going, Jacob is definitely going to overtake, despite being very slightly behind now. Lady doing a bit of a shop check, doesn't find anything. Goo protection for Jacob. We've definitely seen that have quite a bit of value already with the hot coals and on the goo now. Yeah, very, very even, assuming both of these streams are about live, which we can't take for granted. But it's probably not too far off no matter what. Effective stream. Oh, wow, Jacob has pivoted onto a Rapier Ring of Pain build. That is really good. Has quaffed a potion though. A bit of a parody thing. We had diagonal movement for that golem miscounting. Oh, Jacob's trying a bit too hard to not get this pixie using the Ring of Pain. Doesn't want to blow up, which is understandable. But we'll survive, we'll survive. It's fine. That was the right call to be that careful. So pretty heads up from Jacob. Now, Lady moving on to Death Metal. It's gonna be pretty close. It's probably gonna go down to the race room, given how choppy these streams are. I'm not sure who benefited from all the streams lagging out. Either way, it's gonna be pretty close. However, Lady's still on a bow, and Jacob's on a Ring of Pain plus a Rapier. It's pretty even pace through Zone 4. But Jacob has found a significantly better build from it. Pretty certain that Jacob's in the lead now. Moving on to 5-3. Lady's definitely playing the bow correctly. Not allowing themselves to be put into snaggy situations, but is playing slow as a result. You don't really have too much of a choice with bow. You could push and die, or play slow, kill things, and survive. That's why other weapons tend to be better, because you can choose to be a bit quicker with them, but it's fine. And it looks like Jacob has taken this with a 12:15.49. GG's. It's okay. Necrodancer is hard. And this is definitely like how you play bow. Don't really have too much of an option, but yeah. Purple checks are a thing to keep a note for Diamond. That they kind of are bad, especially if you already have Ring of Regen. But of course, like, who plays Diamond enough to know that until they're reminded of it? Accidental weapon translog. Oh. Well then.